Welcome back to the base.
Welcome back to the basement yard, Frank.
Hey, how you doing?
How's it going?
I'm just being me, baby.
What is this voice?
You like it?
No.
Why not?
Because is that your morning voice?
That's my nighttime voice, actually. It gets a little deep during the nighttime.
Because
I think nighttime is when, like, you know, you have to... Oh, almost lost my voice there.
Oh, okay.
You have to be sexy, you know? So you need to turn it on a little bit. So my voice is just like, hey, what's up?
You sound like Bradley Cooper in that movie where he's a cowboy.
Oh, my God. You're fucking...
Shallow? No, what's that movie called? A Walk the Star?
Walk the Star.
No. What's it called? Star? Running?
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm not going to help you here. Go.
It's not Walk the Star.
By the way, welcome back to the basement yard again.
No, it's Walk the Line. No, that's Johnny Cash.
That's Johnny Cash.
Yeah, okay. A Walk to Remember.
No, that's Mandy Moore.
It is. That's a good movie,
You're
though.
getting farther from who were you trying to
That's
get
a
here.
good movie. Shane West, I think that's his name is.
Oh, I don't care.
He's hot. Was. A Star is Born, bro.
There it is, bro. Okay.
When I say it, Walk the Star.
Walk the Stars. Isn't that like a fucking like One Republic song or something like that?
Is it?
Oh, Counting Stars.
Counting Stars.
Will we counting? You know.
Yo, One Republic, they got some hits.
Do they?
They do.
I don't know about that there, Beb.
Yeah, I do.
I remember like 2009 was like a big One Republic like.
Gotta be the good life. That's a good song, too.
I thought you were talking All the Right Moves. Doom, ding, doom, dig a ding, doom, dig a doom.
All the Right Moves in All the Right Places. It's a song about, like, yeah, we're going down. Is that about, like, sucking puss?
I don't know, but there's a lot of music that's like about different things, and like you sing it like, oh my god, it's a good song, and then you're like, well, guess what that's about?
Yeah, well, Watermelon Sugar, that's about pussy juice.
Yeah, who's that by again? Harry Styles.
Harry Styles.
Okay. There's Fall Out Boy, Sugar We're Going Down Swinging,
What's that about?
Suicide.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like I'd be like, oh, I'll kill myself. I don't care.
that's what that song's about?
I'm pretty sure, and it's like like
Maybe
we're going down in a merry-go-round. Not a fun night.
You can only go around and around. You
Yes.
can't go down.
Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet, loaded gun, complex, cock it and pull it.
That is about sugar.
It is.
So
And then semi-charmed kind of life.
that's about meth.
That's about crystal meth.
Nice.
There's all these songs that are like, yo, they're like, wow, how dare you sing that? It's about
Yeah.
and I was like, all right.
Yeah. What's this shirt you got on?
It's my buddy Joe.
The gun guy.
Mr. Diesel guy.
Yeah.
Desert Eagle.
Did we talk about that on Patreon or this?
Probably. I think it was weekly. Could be wrong.
Yeah.
We've spoken about him quite a bit. Good friend of mine. This is his company, Real Muscle.
Nice.
Shameless plug. Didn't give me any money for it.
Oh, we're editing now.
Well, we're editing it. Take it right out.
Just call my lawyer, get this on the...
But I'm wearing. What the fuck are you wearing?
Bro, were you kidding me?
I know what it is, but why do you still have that?
Bro, 2009 champs.
Damn.
Football champs.
They used to give
You
it-
were on this team, I think.
I was. Yes, I was.
2009?
Yeah, I was on every team until I went to college.
How old were we?
17 or 16.
It's a good year.
That was a great year, man.
2009, damn.
That was the end of our junior year, start of our senior year.
Yeah.
Bro, high school, what a fucking time. I'm shocked you still have that because
What a trip.
I've seen how
My mom found this. Bro, I went to my mom's house and she had like this and she had like my old football jerseys from high school and shit, or like my first ever jersey from the ICYP league when I was like 8.
Oh,
so she still
the
had
green
that.
one that
the
you
Jets
keep?
one.
Yeah.
So she had that, and then I was like finding like old report cards or whatever, and then I found Ziploc bags of teeth.
Oh, that's routine parent stuff, man.
My mom still has my teeth when I was younger. Creepy, dude.
We have Ruby's umbilical cord. We have Miles's teeth.
What? You have an umbilical cord?
Not the whole cord, but like when the baby comes. So, Joey, you don't have a child,
Thank you.
but you cut the umbilical cord. By the way, thick boy. That's a thick shit.
Well, they better have a good scissor.
Bro, they got some surgical grade scissors.
Did you cut the umbilical cord?
Damn right I did.
How did they hold it up for you?
They hold it and they're like, Dad.
Is it taut?
They pull it a little taut. They have to.
Of course.
And they're like, you want to cut? And I thought it's going to be like a quick snip. Bro, I had to like put some fucking like forearm
Oh my
strength
God, can
into
Becca
this thing.
feel that? Can the woman feel you cutting
I don't
cords?
think the woman could feel it. I don't think the baby could feel
How
it.
close to the stomach do you cut? Or you cut like out here?
Well, no,
How long is this fucker?
Bro, this thing is fucking long. It's not like...
Go with your
From
hands.
what I remember, it was a very hectic environment.
Well, yeah.
I would say at least...
That long?
At least.
Dude.
At least... What is that, like 3.5 feet?
That's big, dude. And
a
you
big-
cut just like right in the middle of it. Ta.
Tatas. I don't know where in the, like, if it was like in the middle or what, but, and then they like tie it off on the baby and then they clip it and they tell you that like, in a couple days, it's just going to basically, a couple days, couple weeks, whatever, it like shrivels up and it just falls off.
What falls off?
The belly button. Like the umbilical cord from the belly button.
Dude, disgusting.
Nah, it was kind of cute. And then like, they're like, oh, when it falls off, just make sure you clean it because it could still like be small open wounds and stuff like that. Clean that son of a bitch. I found it the other day. The umbilical cord. It's in my nightstand. It looks like a scab, basically. And then we have Miles's teeth. All the live long day.
What was that last part?
All the live long day.
What does that mean?
Just like we have them all.
You have all his teeth.
So far, yeah. And they sell. Like, you've never seen, like...
They sell?
Listen to me. Not the teeth.
It's like, you're selling these?
No. I'm sure someone will buy them. But they sell, like, little, like, kits online, whether it be, like, Amazon or wherever. And it's, like, it has all the teeth labeled and, like, a little thing next to it. So you can put, like, the tooth in it and put, like, March 8th, 2022, you know, and then you have a whole mouth of teeth in this thing.
Bro, I don't understand that at all. Why would I want to keep teeth?
It's different. When you're a kid, when you're a parent, like, you just want to, like, hold on to that stuff.
Yeah, but I get
baby's first haircut.
You have just hair?
I don't, but like I know people. From when I was a baby, my mom was just telling me that she found my baby book and they have it. It's like not all of my hair, but like a little chunk of my hair that they like then tape on the inside of the book.
Bro, unless you like have plans of making a potion, I don't know why you would keep a strand of hair.
Yeah, they're making some fucking what was the juice called? Poly something juice from Harry Potter?
Polyamorous?
Poly something. No, that's multiple wives.
Yeah. Polly Pocket?
No, that's the little toys.
Along came Polly.
Poly juice potion. Got it.
Oh.
But yeah, I've seen how you keep your clothes, so I'm shocked that someone was able to find that.
My mom found it, so she had all that stuff. Well, she's keeping my goddamn teeth.
Well, if she keeps the teeth, she keeps the clothes. Oh my god, this dog.
Yeah.
But what a time, man. We were like out in the Wild West doing that stuff.
She actually also kept a tooth of my father's that came out of his mouth, but his didn't come out when he was a child. It came out when he was a full-grown adult.
Yeah, didn't you say your dad one day just like took a tooth out of his mouth?
He came downstairs. This is my dad, bro.
Yeah.
One day, my dad came downstairs in a T-shirt that that was long probably at one time, but he had gotten a little fat, so it's getting a little shorter. So. And he wore underwear that was like hanging on by literally 2 threads.
Your dad have a good dick?
Moving on.
Okay.
He comes down and he's like, look. And it's a full tooth.
Like in the cartoons and all.
It's like a prong. Like if you go to the dentist's office and you see a picture of a tooth like smiling like with a toothbrush in its hand and it's got the legs on it. That, bro.
Damn, that's
so
crazy.
It came out of his mouth and I'm like, are you doing meth? Like what? How does this happen to you? And it just came out of his mouth, and then he just went back to bed. He put it in his sock drawer, and he went to bed.
Well, I was smart. His sock drawer. Why put it there of all places?
Dude, everything he put in there. There was a porn magazine in there.
Okay.
There was his socks, obviously. My dad's never worn an ankle sock in his life, by the way. That's a fun fact.
Well, because your dad doesn't have ankles. It goes from shin to foot.
Well, also, yeah, I don't think they make ankle socks.
I don't think they make ankle Yeah, basically, your dad's ankle sock would be a belt.
Yeah.
You know, you would need. Your dad had some. Bro, I remember. I think I told this story too. I like jokingly put my feet in your dad's shoes once. And there was a lot of room, like on
every
the sides.
side, yeah, everywhere.
Like not just like oh my god, like look, my toes don't even reach the end. Like there was like at least on each side like 3 inches of just space.
We used to put mothballs in his fucking shoes because it smelled like shit.
I don't remember your dad's smell.
Yeah. It doesn't leave me.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, but his tooth came out, and then my mom kept that. So I was like, "Yo, how many fucking teeth you got in this garage?"
Bro, I remember growing up. Oh boy, I remember growing up like. My dad always had a scent. And, like, everyone has a scent. You know what I mean? Like, everyone has a scent.
Yeah.
And, like, you know what your scent is, what your partner's scent is, what your mom, dad, blah, 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 blah. And I always remember my dad's scent. And then one day I was home, and I went to pee, and I always check my own scent. And I smelled under my balls. And I was like, that's... Dad?
Stop it!
I was like, Dad?
Your balls smell like your daddy?
My balls smelled like my dad. And I was
your
like...
Your balls are your daddy smell?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
No. My balls, like, they didn't smell like putrid. It was just like,
no, they
I
smell like
them, and I was like, that's my dad. My dad is my balls.
That's puppy.
Well, I never called him puppy.
Well, I don't know. You guys
I called him...
Spanish? I don't know.
You've known me my whole life.
I know.
Dad.
You know?
You know, but I was like, oh my God. I was like freaked out. I kept smelling my fingers. I was like, oh, what?
Wow.
And I was like, I realized in that moment that I was smelling my dad's balls my whole life.
That's crazy. I know my dad sent too because he would take a shower and make the whole shower smell like broccoli.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, by the way.
I would have
He
to
would shower and somehow smell
come out worse. Yeah.
Like it was crazy.
Bro, I knew someone like that too, where like they went into my bathroom in my like one of my apartments, and they came out, and I walked in and like I don't think they did anything wild in the bathroom. Like I don't think they were taking dumps, but like I was like,
It's not that wild.
no, but what, like the amount of time they were in the bathroom in and out, and I remember thinking to myself like, oh my God, like this person just like their being smells like fucking not even just shit, but like just like you can't, it's unbearable.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the day I realized that I was smelling my dad's balls.
My dad would always smell like some type of food. Like sometimes it was like cured meats, and then other times it was like usually when he got out of the shower, it was more healthy stuff like broccoli and vegetables and stuff like that.
So what would your dad like washing away the filth and just like leaving like the healthy stuff on him?
I have no idea. The only thing I can come up with is that he was like a scratch and sniff tattoo, and it's like once water activated the scent.
That's probably exactly
for
what it
whatever
was.
time of day.
Yeah, I would have to think. My dad, after the ball smell, like I grew up, he would wear so much cologne that there's literally certain colognes that I can't smell without like having to remove myself because bro,
Colognes are like Axe, like body sprays.
colognes.
Oh.
Bro, my dad had a fucking cologne collection. Like, no one collects colognes anymore. This isn't 1948. You know what I mean? Like, no one's impressed by your little fucking, with the little, like, cloth squeezer on the back of it where you're like, ooh. Bro, my dad had, like, I swear to God, 40 colognes.
40 colognes?
40, dude. And, like, one of them was, like, a diesel bottle that looked like a milk jug. Another one, it looked like a bundle of cigars, but you take the top off. And it's like, what the fuck? The one that my dad, I watched him once. He was like, oh, you want cologne? Because, with, like, your little kids.
You want cologne?
You want to, like, be like, oh, you want to smell good for a party? Here, take a couple. Bro, how do you spray cologne?
I mean, I don't really wear cologne.
Okay,
so
if you are.
I would just, like, psh, psh.
That's it, right?
Just two.
I've learned to go even less.
What is this shit?
What is
this?
That's for women. No, boys don't do this.
This is like crickets, though.
This is
what,
like,
what are we doing?
I don't understand, because then they go like this, and then they
go like this.
Yeah, but I will say.
But why not just go like this, like that? Well, why the wrist?
That's more because it's like they always teach women to be like a little more papuchas, like da.
Is that why they do wrist?
I would think so.
I would just spray my fingers and go ooh.
Well, that's what I do now. I spray my finger, I go like this, and I go behind the ear. That's it.
You go like down your jawline.
I go behind the ear, down my jawline. But like I think that's what it is because like we don't want to come off like the boys need to be like like spray and fucking punch yourself in the face with it, or like the girls it was like bop geek geek geek. That's what it was.
Bop-bops.
It was always like they needed to like create like a difference with like men's cologne came in like a bundle of cigars or like a fucking camo knife, and girls came in like it had like a cute little like hose on the back with a little like.
One time I gave my 6th grade girlfriend a bottle of perfume that my mom was gonna throw out, but I was like, I'm gonna give that to that bitch.
That's fire.
Yeah.
And did it smell good?
I mean, yeah, it was perfume.
I mean, not all perfume smells good.
I mean, I wouldn't have given to her if it smelled like an old lady's leg.
Yeah, there's certain like when we were coming through like middle school.
And I wrote her a poem.
I need this poem.
No, I remember it. It was like
share it with the class.
No, I've said it in like a video before, but it was like roses are red, violets are blue, something. But I'm not saying you smell bad, but here's some perfume.
Damn, I wish I was a little spicier. If I had written it, it'd be like, roses are red, your pussy is awesome. Because I was such a little dumb bitch,
Your pussy is awesome.
Roses are red, your pussy is awesome. Come over later and I'll show you something awesome.
Yeah.
Like just something stupid.
Two awesomes.
Yeah.
Too many awesomes.
I wasn't very creative.
I'll show you my possum, maybe? I don't know.
I really...
By the way, I was 27 years old when I realized that possum is spelled opossum.
I have a very public feud with rodents, and I fucking hate possums.
A public feud?
Yeah, dude. I'm cool with like all rodents. Like I don't care what they do for the environment. I'll like kill them hard, like in public.
You told me you spiked a.
I spiked him out. Got another one too. Didn't spike it, but just found its decomposed body.
Okay. Jesus, what did that smell like?
It was a mouse, so I didn't even care.
No, bro, mouses smell like shit.
Nah, this one didn't. I mean, it wasn't decomposed. It was decomposing. You know.
Gotcha.
Where?
How did we even?
When we were, I'm sorry, as I was saying before you interrupt me because you're my superior. We were in middle school, high school, and like body sprays were a big thing.
Huge.
And like those like scented hand lotions that like did worse things to your skin than like moisturized it. Like fucking Japanese cherry blossom, like Victoria's Secret hand lotion.
I must have not been up on that.
Who were you hanging out with?
Apparently, no one who smelled good.
Yeah. And like, so I remember those fucking body lotions that like you would like douse yourself in. And going back to what my dad was saying, what I was saying about my dad, bro, my dad would use like a quarter of a bottle of cologne on every application.
He had a musk.
That's why he had so much.
Yeah.
Because he would like fucking like 3 times. Bro, I literally watched him do this. Nonstop.
That's like a Greek sign of the cross right there. One of our Greek friends. One of our Greek friends, every time we pass a Greek church, he'd be like,
yeah.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck is that?
I remember too. They would be like driving and they'd be like, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
What is it? And then it's like, this is a Greek thing. Oh shit.
I don't think that's a Greek. I think they're half-assing it.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. That might be a Greek thing.
Ass?
Half-ass.
Oh, well, no, they usually go full ass.
Well, they go full in the ass.
Yeah.
That's the thing. The joke about the Greeks.
Well, no, that's just history, babe.
Is it?
Yeah, they created anal.
What?
The Greeks created anal, bro. This is documented.
I don't know if they created it as much as they were like the fucking purveyors.
That would be creation.
What is it? I forgot the word, what it meant.
I don't even know what purveyor. I don't really know what that
shit,
means.
Bitch.
I don't really know what that means, but I do know that they analed it up for sure. That the history books wrote it.
There are history books that talk about the Greeks doing anal.
Bro, you want me to Google right now? Who invented anal sex?
Read it.
The ancient Greeks.
Are you just saying that to support your theory?
No. A history. Cookies, I accept.
Okay.
Flicking through the anthropological text yields a pathetic number of references to heterosexual anal sex. Is this because researchers assume it's only homosexual guys? But the ancient Greeks weren't the only people to have had a mania for portraying sex acts in clay.
Mania, God.
Northern
damn.
Peru. So the Peruvians were fucking slamming
and
asses.
they weren't talking to each other. The Greeks and the Peruvians didn't even know they existed.
Yeah, hell no. There was so much fucking... They have unearthed 10,000 pots. The vessels baffled scholars who tried to tackle their subject matter, but they were sex pots of people getting rammed.
What?
Yeah, dude. How fucking fire is that?
Bro, can you imagine finding that? Just like someone just bent over, just like full doggy.
You guys see that?
Damn, that's fire.
Full doggy clay pots.
That's super fire.
How do you get your hands on one of these?
I'm sure they're out there. I mean, big your art, Joe, now. You might as well.
I mean, this would probably be very expensive.
Well, not that expensive.
There's only 10,000 of them ever made. Northern Peruvian
yeah.
fucking anal pots.
And bro, and the Hispanics, when they go for it, they go for it. So you know that was not like cute anal.
What does that mean?
You know exactly what it means.
No, I don't.
Like when they want to get involved in something, they're like full on, like I'm here, I'm ready.
Daddy's home.
Daddy, exactly. Big Daddy's back.
Big Daddy landed.
Yeah. So like if they're doing butt stuff, they're not like doing like cute roses.
Hoy es noche de sexo.
Yeah, sí. Yo quiero gasolina. You know, another song about sex.
Gasolina?
Gasolina's about sex.
Sí or no?
Yes.
Oh, que lo que.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's crazy though, man. Yeah, they invented anal though. I don't even know if that.
I don't care if it's true. We don't care.
The Spartans, bro, they used to bang butts.
Bro, Spartans were like, yo, you want to be the world's greatest warrior? Fuck this little boy. It was fucked up.
We just got demonetized.
Yeah. Did we?
Probably,
yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't make the rules, cuz. Anyway.
Big YouTube.
Big YouTube?
Big YouTube.
Oh,
makes
big
the rules.
YouTube. Big Pharma.
Yeah.
Makes the rules.
Big Pharma, big YouTube.
Yeah.
Big map.
Big.
You ever heard the idea that the maps that we see are like fake?
What?
The people think there's like I don't remember where I heard this, but like the idea that like the maps of the world that are like the most popular are bullshit. And like they make the US look a lot bigger, not the US, but like North America look a lot bigger because they want it to be like more important and shit like that.
Bro, we look small compared to all of Europe, Russia, China, gigantic places.
Do we?
Yes.
I don't know about that there,
Bro,
Bob.
the U.S. is smaller than Canada, isn't it?
I don't know. I think the country, I'm not saying the country, I'm saying the continent. Like, it makes the continent look like way bigger than it actually is in comparison to like fucking Africa or some shit like that.
Bro, Africa is pretty big on the map.
I know, but I'm saying like the maps draw it that we're bigger or comparable in size when the reality is that we're probably not.
I don't understand why people care about this shit.
It's all part of it, Joe. You've been brainwashed from an early age to believe that you live on the biggest plot of land makes it the most important.
I literally don't think that. And that could be fed to me, but I don't even know that to be true.
Yeah, but you're not everyone.
I think Africa looks pretty big. I think that South America looks pretty big too. And I think Europe looks the biggest.
No, Europe is like a little guy.
Australia's,
You mean Oceania? People call it that. Don't get it.
Yeah, what is that like we could say whatever?
I think they like when they refer to the continent, they say Oceania, but the whole continent is just one country.
I've always learned Australia.
Yeah, that's how I learned too.
Yeah.
I don't care about any.
Well, we were in the same class.
Well, that's right. And then after fifth grade, you didn't really go to many classes.
Right. No. After 7th grade, I did. Oh, after 6th grade.
So
That's when I started.
1 year.
Yeah. One extra year of.
One extra year of just going, and then
then
we did a complete 180.
I started going to Popeyes.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Fuck, Popeyes is so good.
Yeah, dude. Also, Papa John's. I know they're a little into the
Definitely into
little racery kind of.
a lot of it.
But we got them out of there, and the garlic butter sauce is still kicking.
No, well, I think now because like people are upset or not upset because it's Peyton. Peyton Manning owns most of it, doesn't he?
Does he? I know he's like a spokes.
Yeah, I think Papa John Buongiorno is like gone, and then Peyton Manning is like one of the 2 or 3 owners, and it's like you can't be mad at Papa John's now because it's Peyton Manning, NFL icon, American hero. But yeah, they had some stuff. They had some stuff.
Yeah.
What was he saying again? He was just like casually just dropping hard R's.
Yeah, he was hard R'ing, as as one does.
As the racists do.
Yeah, as one does on a business call.
Bro, I saw a video the other day of like this guy arguing with another guy at a bar. Obviously, one guy was an African American.
Saw this.
The other guy was not.
And old
and white as shit.
Yeah.
And he just said like, there's a difference between black and
the hard R.
The hardest. And this guy smacked the fucking daylights out of him.
He got hit with some reality.
Bro, and not even like, this is the thing. If I get punched, I'll be upset. But like a punch I got hit. I got punched. Bro, if you get smacked in the mouth and knocked out from that, there's no coming back.
He hit the fuck out of this guy mad times.
Bro, he beat the dog shit out of this guy, and then he fell over, and he got up and tried to keep talking shit.
Right.
And he just kept wailing on him.
At that point, you gotta kill this old man.
I would think so.
I honestly, listen, I am an empathetic person. I have sympathy and stuff. But mean old people, I feel nothing. I could beat the hell out of an old man and feel nothing.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm
not giving an old man a pass.
Oh, no, I'm not giving an old man a pass either. But what I'm saying is, like, when I watch videos or see these videos, I think I follow an account that's like girl fights or boy fights or whatever it's called.
Boy fights.
That sounds weird, but like when I see like kids in high school fighting, no matter who's in the right or the wrong, I'm like, yo, I feel bad for this because they're kids. When I see adults, I'm like,
Like, I hope both these people.
But when I see like an old person involved, I feel nothing. Because I'm like, 1, you need to really want to hit an old person to hit an old person. And 2, if that old person deserves it, they'll be dead soon.
Well, the thing is,
can't run away from time.
You got to be careful hitting old people because those motherfuckers can die, and then you go to jail. I do have sympathy for old people, and I would never want, whatever. But like, if an old dude spits in my face, I'm fucking blasting him in the mouth.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be as upset. Like,
nah, yo, I'd rather get punched by an old
spit.
person.
Yeah, that would be fucking. But like, old people's like insults are like so dated. Well, they'd be like, yeah, you got no leg like a Charlie, and it's just like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah,
I don't care.
Especially Southern people.
Yeah, they'll be like, he's cheaper than he's not as tough as a $2 steak.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't.
It's like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm not doing.
But bro, like if I hear like, obviously I can't relate because I'm not black. But like if I heard like someone like, bro, I am unloading on this person.
Yeah.
And like I won't feel a thing.
No, me neither. I would just hit an old guy. To me, I'm like, oh wow, now I'm not hesitating. I know I could beat you up.
Yeah, or if anything, like you're doing Father Time a favor. You're bringing them to meet the Maker a little quicker.
It might be overpopulation in this area, pal. I'm doing my part. Where's yours?
Joey is, he's a philanthropist.
I'm a philanthropist. I just tried to say that for real just now.
Stop.
Philanthropist. Flip it. Hold on. Yo, I can't say this word. Say it.
Philanthropist?
Philanthropist. Yo, what the hell? Hold on. Philanthropist. Yo, what the fuck is happening? Hold on. It's not funny. Yo, I just said fam. Okay, philanthrop. I'm getting there. I'm there.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm being dead serious.
What's wrong with you? Are you having a stroke?
Philanthropist. Yo. I can't say this fucking word. Philanthropist. Got it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Philanthropist.
There you go.
I'm on it, baby.
That reminds me.
That was crazy.
Remember that video from like, it must have been like 2006, 2007, where the girl's reporting outside the Lakers game, and she's like, "The very dersiers, a
very
spurtation
very
tonight. Dare spurtation." I feel bad laughing because she actually was having something medical happen, but like, it's a classic video.
And they were like, "Okay, back to
Let's
us.
go. How about get a tap ticket?"
Yeah. One time I looked up people fainting on the news. Look it up.
Really?
It's good.
You ever see the one of Wendy Williams fainting? She's just like talking, and then she
and that honestly, fainting is very scary, and I hope all these people are okay, but funny.
You ever pass out?
Yeah.
How many times?
Maybe twice.
I think I've passed out once.
No, actually, that's not true. I used to pass out all the time in church. I don't know what that says.
Yeah. Oh, well, that means the Holy Spirit was running his way through your butt.
I couldn't. It was so hot in my church because it was just like old, I guess, and there was like no AC. One time, an old woman just like fainted onto another woman, and then I remember this.
Bro, people in church love that shit. They're like, "Yo, he's fainting. The power of the Christ is compelling them."
No. This was fully.
It was medical.
Yeah, it was fully dead woman. I think.
Christ wasn't there that day.
No, well, I mean, he might have been. I don't know. But I remember because I used to faint in church all the time, and I'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm feeling lightheaded, like I'm gonna pass out." And then my sister would have to take me outside, and we would sit right outside, and I'd be like, "I'm good." Go back inside. You know what I'm saying?
Praise God.
Hit the little host. Praise God, and I'm out.
Yeah.
Hail Mary, we out this bitch.
Yeah.
Act of contrition or something. And then I remember one time being in church, and it was like a hot day, and like everyone's got the fucking fans going, and I turn around because I hear this woman, and all I see is this woman. She had glasses on, and an old woman's like this. On her shoulder, right? Just like this. On her shoulder, eyes open. And she's going like this, and she's hitting her face, and then she starts screaming. She goes, "Father! Father!" to the priest.
He scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, she was screaming, "Father! Father!" And
What's he gonna do?
He went like this.
What is that?
Yeah, no,
lion?
he just put his hands up. He just was like, "Yo," and then they called the not the police, the EMTs.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
if someone dies in a church, do you that's got to be like
you save money.
you're saving a whole lot.
No need.
You just wake up and just go right to the altar and just like hang with the fucking I'm here in the pew.
I guess so.
Dying on the pew. That's just like a fast. That's fast pass. That's like the thing to get into Disney.
It's like dying at the touchdown of the Super Bowl game.
It's like dying in a coffin.
It really is.
It's like laying in a coffin and be like, wow, this is
yeah. It's like, oh,
just gone.
You're good. But yeah, I remember that vividly. But I used to faint all the time. And then another time I fainted, probably because I was just dehydrated and like hammered.
Yeah, I fainted once in high school. I gave blood, and like I didn't eat much beforehand, and I remember like they were like, you need to eat a bunch because if you give blood and you're not like you're gonna fucking pass out. And I remember like after I gave the blood, the whole thing was very uncomfortable. I don't know if you've donated blood.
I have, but I don't pass out from that.
The one time I did, bro, the needle was like this thick. It was like a straw. And I'm never bad with needles. Like I'm fine with that stuff. Like blood doesn't bother me. But I remember the girl, like, she put like the cotton swab on my, on right here, and she's like, all right, pick your arm up. And I picked my arm up like this, and I looked at my fingers, and I watched like a cold sensation run down my fucking shoulder, and it hit me here, and I just went bang. And then I woke up, like as I was starting to come back. That was the worst part of it, because like I actively remember opening my eyes and being like, what am I? Who am I? Where am I? And like having to like get all of that information back. And then I look down and, like my hand is dripping. There's like drops of blood on the floor. And I just had like a Trinidadian woman screaming in my face.
Wait, why was there drops of blood on the floor?
Because I was holding my hand and she had just taken the needle out, the straw. And I was holding a cotton ball. And then when I fell, I must have let it go. So like some drops of blood ran from my hand and my arm down my hand. And then, like I said, I had a screaming, like, Trinidadian woman just, like, in my face. And I was like, I didn't know. And I got 2 cookies.
Fire.
2 fucking cookies, bitch.
Apple juice?
Apple juice. Oh, no, orange juice. 2 fat cookies. Fat cookies, too.
Wow.
And you know which ones? You ready? Those old oatmeal cookies that had that white layer.
Frosting?
Of frosting.
Dude, I was just talking about those cookies the other day.
They were fucking mad.
My mom used to buy the oatmeal raisin ones.
I remember
Fuck, dude.
I don't know if you remember this, but you guys, your mom for like a couple of months would buy just a tub of caramel.
A tub?
Bro, like a fucking container of caramel.
I don't remember
And
that.
anytime I'd go over, I'd take a spoon and I would have a spoon of caramel.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
I remember some like weird snacks that we've had. Like my mom, like the oatmeal raisin cookies. That's another one. The sherbet loaf. It was like a loaf of bread, but it was ice cream. It was disgusting.
I always remember you guys always had those like breakfast essential fucking breakfast shakes, bro.
Instant breakfast.
Bro, Keith would down those things too quick.
Instant breakfast. Damn, I haven't remembered, bro. That's crazy. You're blowing my mind.
You're
right
welcome.
Now. You are blowing me right now, dude.
Well, no.
It's crazy how much you're blowing me.
Not
right
doing
now.
that.
Let's get to the ads instead.
You might well, but yeah.
The first one we have here, liquid death. Frankie could have used some liquid death when he was giving blood.
Probably.
I don't want to be quoted on that. I don't know if that helps with that. But no, liquid death. Liquid death. Oh my god, fuck me. Now we're dead. Now we're in the water, cuz. Liquid IV, guys.
Oh,
the greatest company in the world.
Damn.
No, Liquid IV though.
Well, I guess they just got a free plug. Or are you gonna edit that?
Liquid IV. Shut the fuck up, Frank. Liquid IV. All right. They're the greatest. They actually have given me a bunch of Liquid IV, and I've given it out to a bunch of people because there's no way I'm going to finish all of it. But they are amazing. And some people actually hit me up and they asked me for my favorite flavors, and they are strawberry, watermelon, and the lemon lime.
Oh, that lemon lime.
The strawberry. That probably is my favorite, the strawberry. But Liquid IV, they have 5 essential items: B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C. It doesn't matter. What it's going to do is going to make you feel great. It's going to hydrate you quicker than water would. You get a glass of water, 16 ounces. You put one of these powder sticks into it. You mix it up real nice, and it tastes amazing. And you down it, and then you feel great. And they also have ones that will help you boost your immune system, or they're like wellness. Like there's some zinc and some calcium or some, I don't know, some vitamin C, something is in there that helps you. But it helps you, it boosts your immune system so you can keep off the common cold and stuff like that. Well, you could try. And they also are on a mission to change the world. They have donated over 19 million servings globally. So there you go. You're supporting a nice company that's doing a nice thing. But they're designed to enhance rapid absorption of water and other key ingredients into the bloodstream. So like I said, it gets you hydrated quicker than, just regular water would. Grab Liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code BASEMENT at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you use the promo code BASEMENT at liquidiv.com. But yeah, liquidiv.com. Promo code is BASEMENT. 25% off if you use the code, guys. Definitely go check that out. A lot of people love it. I love it. I have one like every other day. I'm going to be honest with you. The only reason why I don't have them every single day is because I don't know. Like, whenever I get around to it, though, and I remember, I'm like, bang, having this.
Listen, I don't often have any alcoholic drinks, but I can tell you that I feel fucking incredible when I start with like 2 liquid IVs and then the next morning I wake up, have one of those. No fucking headaches, babe.
Bang, bang. All right. Next here we have FitBod. FitBod is great. The path to being your best looks different for everyone, okay? And FitBod knows that. So you can't just follow anyone's workout plan and just think you're going to yield results in that way. You have different goals. You have a different body type. And, it's different for everyone. So you use their algorithm. It uses data and analytics to build on your last workout, and they maximize results. It even tracks your muscle recovery, balancing your workout plan with a variety of exercises to avoid overworking certain muscles. They teach you how to do a bunch of workouts. There's HD tutorial videos, so I don't even know what that is, and they show you how to do it. So you can learn a lot from this, and also use the data and analytics to make sure that you are maximizing your results. That is the proper way to work out. Just downloading a random one that you find on the internet is probably not the best way to go about it. So definitely, if you're looking to set some fitness goals, try FitBod. Also, you don't need anything. You could do it body weight in your living room at any time that you want. It also integrates with your Apple Watch or Apple Health, Fitbit, Strava. Personalized training could be tough on the budget as well. But FitBod is only $12.99 a month or $79.99 for the whole year. So very affordable, way more affordable. I think $79.99 might be one session with a personal trainer. So this is, a better way to do that, and you can do it at your leisure. And you can get 25% off your subscription or try out the app for free when you sign up at fitbod.me/basement. That's 25% off your subscription at fitbod.me/basement. Go get into some better shape, papes. Boom. There you go.
Always good friends of the show. Absolutely always good
friends of the show. Also,
speaking of good friends.
Good friends.
Do you like that?
That was good.
That was good.
Yeah. Go ahead. Start up.
Well, there was a story that came out of a gentleman in Times Square that found a wallet, returned it back.
This was Times Square?
Yeah. Where the fuck else would it have been?
I literally the whole earth. I don't know anywhere.
I don't know. That's
where people are nicer.
Stupid question on my.
So
part.
Someone in Times Square.
Someone in Times Square found a wallet which was returned to its owner with 4,000 big ones in it.
$4,000.
$4,000 of cash in the wallet that they returned to them with the fucking $4,000 of cash in it. Bro. Listen, first of all, it must have been 2 tourists because there's no way someone from New York
has $4,000.
Well, not only that, but listen,
no one's got $4,000.
No one, except for Joey. I hate the idea that people are like, yo, New Yorkers are such assholes. New Yorkers are always in a hurry, true, but they want money.
Yeah.
So bro. If I find a wallet of $4,000 worth of cash, that person's getting their wallet back, no problem.
No doubt.
Not gonna have the full 4,000 in it.
I don't know what happened to that money.
Oh my! What? I found it just like this.
Yeah.
What do you mean? And then boy, oh boy, I'm finding the coolest Megazord that I could find, and I'm fucking just putting the cash down on it.
I was with you for a second.
Well, all right, all right, Joey. Sorry. What if I found a fucking Kith T-shirt? Better, Joe?
No.
Or an I'm Leon d'Or hat? Is that what you want? Did I say it right?
Nailed it.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No. But I will say this. If I find a wallet and no one is around, I'm taking that fucking money. Times Square makes it a little tough because that people are going to see you do that. And it's like, I'm going to pick it up. If anyone's staring at me, I'm obviously just going to be like, all right.
Listen, I applaud the person for giving them the full money back.
What would you do? Realistically, would you take some of the money? You got to take all or nothing. You can't just be like, oh, I don't know, there's 2,000 missing.
I would think, because thinking logically, bro, if someone has money to walk around with $4,000 worth of cash, I don't think they're going to be really upset that it's missing.
No, I think
I'm not admitting to a crime. But
you're taking it.
I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I'm admitting to it. Can't get me in trouble for saying I'll make a crime if it ever happened.
I'll make a crime.
I'll fucking make a crime.
Oh no,
hard.
you could definitely get in trouble for that.
Well, if it's if it's a progressive crime, if it's I'm gonna kill you, that's a problem. But if I was if I ever came across, the Big Show, I would hit him at the knees with a bat. That you can't get me in trouble for that because that's too much of a fucking
big show.
That's the first person I thought of.
I know.
Sadly, that's the first person I thought of.
Have you ever found a wallet? I found a wallet.
Well, tell me about yours.
I was on a bike.
Show me yours. I'll show you mine.
Okay. I was on a bike ride, and I like rode past a wallet that was in the street, and I go, "Yo, is that a?" So I double back.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know what that expression means.
Where was it?
By LIC.
Oh, that's
the
big,
high school.
That's big. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say when you said LIC, I'm like Long Island City. That's a big wallet town.
No, it was
But
on
LIC, the high school,
yeah,
small wallet town.
whatever street that was. I don't. Whatever street that's on. It's on an avenue, and that might be like
It's Broadway and 21st.
yes. So, but it was one block over. It wasn't 21st. It was one block over. So I was biking, and I saw something in the street. It was like on the yellow line, and I was like, "Was that a wallet?" So I go back. And I see the wallet. So I pick up the wallet and I look around. There's no one around because there's a school and then it's like pretty industrial. There's no one around. So I was like, So I just put it in my pocket and kept riding. And I think I was with Boss, incriminating him now. And
what is it? Associate? No.
Yeah, guilty by association.
Yeah, that's it.
So I catch up to Boss and I go, "Yo, I just found a wallet." And he goes, "Is there money in it?" I was like, "I don't know." So we pull over. I open the wallet, big wallet,
Fat wallet.
and there's foreign money in it, but the bills are big. One of them is 10,000.
Is it like yen though? Because
It wasn't yen,
Yen is like it's all in pennies. So like 10,000 yen, you're like, whoa, it's like $10.
bro. I found so there was like 3 10,000. There was one 1,000. Then there was one like 5. So in my head, I'm going, bro, if there's a 5. And a 10,000, like that's a pretty big, like
that's a 50 and a
this is
100.
The 5 isn't gonna be like 1 cent. Like you're not carrying that shit around. So I'm like, there has to be something. So we're like, yo, this is crazy, and I just take all the money out, and I was like, I just left it. I put it back where I found it.
Damn, you didn't even tell the person that.
Well, no, actually, I tried, but everything was in another language, so I didn't even know how to read it.
Oh, gotcha.
Because it wasn't like a New York license.
Man, that's a little evil, Joe. That's a little evil of you.
What? I took the money, I put the wallet back, but then I also looked it up. Well, actually, no.
You know what? Were you going to like get the money converted?
I'm not. So that's the thing. I didn't take the money. I was going to take the money. I remember pulling it out and being like, I'm gonna go put this wallet back. But then we were like, let's look up how much this is worth. And I was like, how am I even gonna use this? And then we're like, well, we could go to the airport and just like exchange it. So I look it up, bro, all those bills that I found, it totaled up to like 50,000 or something. It was like $11.
Yeah, it's fucking pennies.
So
bro.
I just put it all back in the wallet and I put it back in the street.
Yeah,
I was like,
there you go. Leave it for him. That's
Yeah.
a little. That was nice. I didn't have as nice.
I would have
story.
fucking took
But
that
bro,
shit
like,
though.
bro. And that's the other thing. If I'm giving you your wallet, $4,000 in cash, you would be like, "Yo, here, take fucking $300.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you so because
100%.
bro. What's in the wallet is way more expensive than the fucking wallet itself.
Me, it's about time, bro. I
Fuck
gotta
the
talk
cash.
to the fucking
Yeah,
companies now. I gotta fucking go to the DMV.
Well, not even that. Like, God forbid someone like use the card. Like the card, like that's what's gonna be the biggest fucking headache. Because then
Yeah.
you have to tell them like all these are bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, like that's if someone fucking handed me back my wallet, I'd be like, yo, take $500. You know what I mean? Like or like at least.
I never carry more than like I never carry $200, but like the most on average I carry is like maybe $40 to $60.
You always have like fucking like $38 worth of singles like in your fucking drawer.
Well, that happened because I took money out at a strip club in
There it
Miami,
is.
but that was like 2 years ago.
And it's still there.
Because I don't carry singles, so like I put them in a drawer in my old
Bro, let
apartment.
me take them. I'll take those singles. I'll fucking take this single. Watch what I'll do with them.
No, sometimes I like when I remember, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take this to like tip the bartenders or something.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah, I was gonna say sunflower seeds. So that's probably a lot smarter of the.
No,
of an
I use
option.
them for like tips and stuff. But that's why I had all those singles. I had like $100 in singles that I didn't spend there. So I was like, oh fuck.
Mine was not as cool, as nice of a story. So I was at it was my freshman year of college. I was at a club in downtown New Haven called Alchemy. Bro, this place was fucking disgusting. This was the place that, like, if you talk to some of our other friends that went to school in that area, like, they'll be like, oh, yeah, Alchemy or Elevate. It was like, they were like 2 peas in a pod. They were the places that did, like, foam parties that you would go up and you would get soaked from head to toe. It was the most unsanitary thing in the world. You'd be drinking soap at one point because, like, foam would get in your drink. And I remember I looked on the floor outside the bathroom and I saw like a fat black wallet. So I was like, oh shit. Like, all right. I went down, I looked at the name, I saw like the college ID. I think they went to Yale or something like that.
Oh, you gotta take that.
So I look and there's only like $40 in cash, 220s. And I was like,
Bing bong. $40? I'm taking that from anybody.
took that money. I did. I feel bad. And today, me as the person I am today, wouldn't do that. I was also inebriated. Not that that's an excuse for my actions, but that definitely played into the lack of a thought process.
Bro, I find a wallet in church, I'm taking $40.
But then I took the wallet and I gave it to the bartender. And I gave it to them and I was like, look, someone dropped this. And they were like, was there cash in it? And I was like, I don't know. And then I instantly put 220s down and said, like, give me 8 beers. Yeah. You know?
I gotta clean this money.
I gotta clean this money now. You know? But, I would think that, like, it's different for college. And I swear to God, the thought process was like, they go to Yale.
They'll be fine.
They'll be all right.
Dad will send some money.
Yeah, literally, they probably, like, this was not money for them. It's just money for, like, their underpaid fucking child labor workers or something. You know? So I guess.
Yeah. If I find $40 in a wallet, I mean, I would probably just hand someone's wallet back, like, whatever. I'm talking about, like, if I'm 16 to 22 and I find a wallet, whatever's in it, I'm taking it. Also,
bro, that's the other thing. I was fucking broke as dog shit. Like,
anyone,
if you wanted anyone to have it, it's me at the bar.
Anyone who finds my wallet, the cash is yours.
Yeah.
Just give me my fucking wallet, please, God.
Yeah.
And I don't even care. Like, I don't even want to know if you're taking, like, just don't even say anything. Just be like, here's your wallet. I'd say thank you, and I wouldn't even think about the cash.
I would check with the cash, and I would ask them, like, if there was any cash. Like, I would want to at least know if they're fucking with me. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't want to know. I'd be like, bro, you earned it. Thank you.
Well, how do you, I don't know. Because then what if you find out that they also, like, fucked with your card? You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
then I would find out.
Then you would be pissed.
What am I going to do? Am I going to hold this guy and give him a noogie for an hour?
Fucking stay right there, bitch.
Don't go anywhere. The cops run away.
No, I think the appropriate thing to do is, like, bro, listen, everyone's strapped for cash. No one realistically, like, if you can, like, afford to lose $4,000, fucking goddamn.
That's a crazy amount of money.
But, like, be a little, like, they did, like, the more important things. They gave it to you back. Now, if you get the card back and you find that they ran up expenses, fucking different.
Yeah.
But I'm the type of person, like, I've been in, bro, I've, like, found, like, a $20 bill on the floor, and I've gone up to people in the general vicinity, like, yo, did you lose money? No.
I don't do that because anyone would say yes.
No, well, you don't tell them how much. That's the trick, is you say, did you lose money? And if they say yes, be like, how much? You don't tell them what you found, you know, because, like, you got a 20 in your hand, and they're like, oh, you know, $5, be like, oh, all right, never mind. Then I know they're fucking lying, and I'm going to take the money.
I would just take it. Anytime I ever find money in the floor, I go, oh!
Bro, the most evil shit I ever found was, it looked like I was walking in downtown New Haven again, and it was a fucking, like a folded up $100 bill on the floor, and I picked it up, and I went to open it, and it was a business card. And it was like a real estate agent's business card or some shit.
What a fucking
And it was
nerd.
made to look like a folded 100. Bro, I was furious. I actively was like, if I ever need a real estate agent,
Anyone but you.
anyone but this fucking douchebag. But yeah, man, just give him the money. $4,000. Why are you carrying that?
Well, like you said, I mean, like Times Square is a touristy place, so maybe someone just like took the money out and was like, "I'm just not gonna go to ATM there. I'm just gonna spend the cash."
$4,000, dude.
Bro, I don't know. It's an expensive city, I guess.
It's an expensive city, but like you need to work hard to spend $4,000 on vacation in Manhattan.
Yeah, you do. Honestly, and like as expensive as New York is, bro, $4,000 spending a weekend is ridiculous.
Bro, a week, that's a lot of money. Like, don't get me wrong, you can absolutely spend it, but it's not going to be like, you're going to have to go to like
dinner every night. Yeah.
At a good place,
and
drinks.
And get a bottle of wine.
And, you know, and like cabs from fucking, you know, 80-mile cabs both ways.
Or get in one of those ones where the guy just kind of runs you down the street.
Oh, yeah. Why do they still do those?
I don't know.
Have you ever been on the horses?
Fuck no.
Me neither. I feel like I would be doing something real fucked up if I did.
My sister is ridiculous, bro. We were by Central Park, and there's this little, probably sweet, old Swedish couple that barely speaks English, and they're in New York for the first time, and they're sitting in this carriage because they think it's nice and whatever. And my sister's walking on the sidewalk, and She's not talking to them. She's like, I feel so bad for the horses. It's like torture. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. You're ruining their anniversary.
They can't understand English as far as she knows.
Bro, I'm assuming they were just old people who had blonde hair. I assume Swedish.
They're definitely Swedish. I can say that with absolute certainty.
I can say that
And they
too.
don't care about our horses over here. The Swedish are like, yo, like you got nothing cool that we want. We got our fish.
What fish?
Swedish fish.
Oh,
You know,
I want to go to Sweden.
you'll be there soon.
Switzerland, actually.
You'll be in both of them, I would assume, within the next 4 years.
Probably, honestly.
You're going to fucking Mykonos to hang out with the... Oh, speaking of butt stuff,
Yeah.
you're gonna get your butt looked at. Absolutely.
Hope so.
Possibly touched.
No. Oh, well.
You're gonna be like hanging out and
Talking
like
about my hole or like my cheek?
your cheek.
Oh, maybe.
And like Yorgos will be walking by and just be like, you know?
Yorgos.
Yarga.
All right, let's get to these final 2 ads real quick.
Why do we read this? We say the dumbest shit before our ad reads.
I do it on purpose. All right, we have Shopify. Shopify, scaling your business is a journey of endless possibility. Shopify is there to cover everything that you possibly could need for when starting a business. I use Shopify. I think everyone I know who has a small business or an e-commerce store or anything, they use Shopify. It is the one to use. So anyone who is starting a business or you have a business and you're not using Shopify, definitely you're going to want to use Shopify, okay? It powers millions of businesses from first sale to full scale. You can reach customers online and across social networks with an ever-growing suite of channel integrations and apps, including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and more. Gain insights as you grow with detailed reporting of conversion rates, profit margins, and beyond. It's also just a fun app to look and be like, oh, I made like 10 sales today. This is cool. So it's great. Go to shopify.com/basement, all lowercase, for a free 14-day trial and get full access to Shopify's entire suite of features, okay? And there is a lot. It's very helpful for if you're going to be retargeting and doing marketing. All the data, they have a lot of good stuff on Shopify, so definitely go check them out. Again, grow your business with Shopify today. Go to shopify.com/basement right now, shopify.com/basement. And lastly here we have Truebill. It's a new app that helps you identify and stop paying for subscriptions you don't need, want, or simply forgot about. Sometimes you do a free trial for something and you forget about it and you end up paying for it for 2 years and you have no idea. That actually happens to a lot of people. Apparently, a ton of people. On average, people save up to $720 a year with Truebill because they're paying $720 a year on things that they don't even realize they're paying for. So, if anything, this is just to make sure that you're not paying for something that you're not aware about. So go check out Truebill. Start canceling today. Truebill.com/basement. Don't fall for the subscription scams, okay? You don't want to be hoodwinked by anybody. But you could be saving a ton of money. Some people more than others. On average, it's $720. It could be more than that. You could potentially be saving thousands every year with Truebill. So again, start canceling today at truebill.com/basement. Again, that is truebill.com/basement. Yeah. And lastly here, before we wrap up on this wondrous show.
Wondrous? Can you just put that all
I
together?
can't speak, Frank.
Well, clearly, you couldn't say philanthropist before.
Yeah, I know. Yo, that was honestly scary.
Word association, go. Bookcase.
One.
Now, why is that weird?
Because it's the first thing.
You said the same thing on Patreon. Patreon.com/thebasementyard, which you can check out now. Join now. We already told everyone if we get to 10,000 patrons what's going to happen. And if you didn't know, guess what? That means I am going to get a Brazilian wax. Not happy about it. I feel even worse for the person that would be administering it. But hey, we might not get there. But if we...
Administering.
But if we do, it'll be after we reach 10,000 patrons. If you join now, you'll get all the past episodes that we've ever had up there, all that weekly exclusive Basement Yard content right now. And then if you join that lower tier, you get these weekly episodes a week in advance. So go check it out. Patreon.com/thebasementyard. Joey, go ahead. What was that? Why is he breathing fire?
He's stretching. He's so annoying right now.
Yeah, he needs daddy.
He needs attention. But no, I just wanted to say, apparently, apparently the war's over because, there was a woman who came out with a spoken word, deaf poetry.
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, as we know here at Santa Gato Studios, slam poetry heals all.
It does.
And the best way to bring a smile to one's face, solve all the world's problems. If it's not Kendall Jenner handing a Pepsi to someone,
which that could work.
That did work.
It did work.
Notice since then, no more racism.
No, nothing.
Tell me the last time you saw racism.
I haven't seen one in some time.
Since Kendall Jenner handed a Pepsi to a cop.
I thought one day I saw racism, but I was wrong.
You were, and you know why?
Because of the
The
Pepsi.
world is healed with Pepsi.
Yeah.
So
I haven't seen one racism all day.
name a racism.
But anyway.
I love when people do that where they're like, who do you think's more racist, Trump or Biden? And it was like, how do we measure this? How the fuck do you figure this out?
Kind of a yes or no.
Yeah, you're either racist or you're not. No one is more racist.
Shane Gillis has a funny bit on that where he's like, racism is like being hungry. He's like, maybe you're not racist right now, but
Give it a couple.
tomorrow maybe.
Give it a couple hours,
like a couple
yeah.
hours you might be. And then after, you're racist for a little bit and they have a meal and you're like, I'm okay.
What did I do?
I'm good.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny.
What did I say?
So this woman, Anna Lynn McCord, I don't know who that is.
Well, she's an icon now.
But she had a spoken word poem that she wrote for the sweetheart, Vlad Poot.
Vladdy Poots.
Who, we don't fuck with Vlad Poot at all.
I think.
No.
Look.
Frankie.
Okay.
We do not.
Okay, we don't. I don't know.
I think.
Bro, did you see the Stefano had a bit where he was saying, he was like, bro, Putin's not going to go over there. I mean, Biden's not going to go over there if Putin's invading Ukraine. He's like, have Putin like lock up someone that's trans. Biden's going to be there.
Yeah, I saw him say that. But dude, every time something happens in the world, I don't know why, but people feel like, you know what? I need to make this about me. And I need to perform.
It's a tricky line because I do understand using your voice and ability to show support for other people. Because I'll be the first person. I was very supportive of, people of color, during Black Lives Matter stuff. And I remain supportive. But how that support looks is not always the best thing. And I think that's what you're getting at here.
I think, like, since you're into fucking collecting toys and stuff, if you were like, you took a picture of all your action figures like this, then you'd be like, what the fuck is this?
That would be the dumbest shit.
There's just easier ways to...
might do it. That's a pretty cool picture. I got the Power Rangers with opposable thumbs. I could do it.
Oh my god. But this woman wrote a spoken word thing, whenever the fuck it was, and it's called. And the first line is, "Dear President Vladimir Putin, I am so sorry that I was not your mother."
Stop there.
And yeah, what?
How did you write that line and be like, I need to elaborate?
She was watching it and going, "Oh, he's bombing children's hospitals and schools. If I just loved him." And it's like, lady, I know what she's trying to say, but it's like, bro, what are you saying? This is not the time, bro. Also, it's like the Imagine video.
Oh,
shut the fuck up,
dude,
Gal Gadot.
Bro, dude, not even just Gal Gadot. It was like fucking Chris
know.
Pine, Kristen Wiig, which I love Chris Pine and Kristen Wiig. Big fat problem they were in that video.
There was a couple of people in that video that I loved.
There was one, like, people I didn't even know who they were, and they were just singing.
Yeah.
But like, it's one of those things where, like, I understand the intent behind what you're doing, but the execution falls like a lead fucking balloon.
If I was your mother, you would have been so loved, held in the arms of joyous light. Never would this story's plight, the world unfurled before our eyes. The guy's bombing children, dude. Fuck this guy.
This is not about, why are we then saying, like, oh, if only mommy loved you more? And it was like, no.
If only mommy loved you more? Guys, oh my God.
Bro, and listen, I love my mom. When I think of my mom, I don't remember her cradling me and rocking me to sleep. I remember her fucking looking me in the face and saying, get the fuck to sleep. Damn, I just rhymed there.
Damn, that was fucking
That was fucking sick. Damn, slam poetry.
Damn, that's crazy. But yeah, dude, like, she was defending her choice. She said, if certain circumstances of my life were different, were I a little less bent toward healing and more towards vindication, I could have been a darkly powerful person. Listen, Voldemort, what are you saying?
Poetry was cool to show support in, like, the 40s when, like, we didn't know who was writing it. But, like, now where we can see the person and it's like someone sitting in, like, their well-off fucking, Montana home We don't need it.
I just like I don't know. I find these things to be just like very
Shallow and pedantic.
just disingenuous.
Yeah,
it
that's
feels
exactly
like,
what
oh,
it
I'm
is.
going to be just like, I don't know. I hate when people do that. Like it's like, look at me. Like I did a cool thing. Wasn't that song really nice?
Bro, SNL made a skit where it was like a pre-taped skit where like Beck Bennett did that, where he did those videos where it was like, Mr. President, it's time to sit down so we can speak up. And then it's like the aftermath of him being like, dude, I got to share this video. And it's like, it's such a fucking like, and that's what all social media really is. But it's like you're shooting yourself in the foot. Where like, again, I get that you want to show support, but we live in a world that is constantly just bashing you in the face with content and content and content, that people confuse support with just having to say something.
Bro, I also recently, like on TikTok, there's just some drama between these two people or something. Like,
Who's the drama? Who are the TikTokers?
I don't really.
Charlie Puth?
No,
That's one of them, right?
no. Charlie Puth is a legitimate like pop star. Anyway, yeah, you didn't know who Doja Cat was. And
I
she's
don't. I still
gigantic.
don't.
So there was these two people. I don't know. Something's going on between them. But this girl was making these TikToks, and like maybe something happened to her, and that's not the point. I'm not, speaking about like what actually happened. But there is something, I believe, a little fucking crazy about, and even if this thing, I don't really know the details of what happened, but even if it was like super serious, there is something strange about going on TikTok and speaking in such a like poetic cadence and with a ring light, and like everything's like your makeup done and stuff or whatever, or even like crying, even like all of this stuff, and then there's like a sad song in the background. Like, this is a production. Like you are completely like dissociated. Like you don't realize how crazy this looks.
Well, that's the thing. That is the part of me, like, that always gets me, is like, bro, if you're just like on a whim, like you're giving a speech and you break into something, or like at an award show or something like that, very different, because it's like you're up there and you're saying what's there. Like with all these fucking videos, they need to plan it, they need to do the lighting, they need to do the edit, they need to do, and then afterward they think all that stuff, they go through it and they're like, I am actively posting this. Like, you can't take a position of like fucking like, I did it on a whim. Like, no, this isn't a whim. We've lost the ability to like fucking reason with doing these things, so we just like put it out there.
But I also just don't understand.
It is a production. You're right.
I don't know why people feel the need to share all that. I mean, I would just, I mean, I get why they do it, but I think that if they thought about it a little more, then they wouldn't, because that's why I feel like you just need to have some things for yourself. Like, otherwise you're constantly performing for people and you have no idea who you are. And like this woman specifically, she was speaking about something, but she was saying stuff, and then I cried myself to sleep in a ball of misery. Like really like a book. And I'm like, one, no one talks like this, Like, so clearly you had written this and like memorized it. Like, and that's what it felt like. And maybe I'm wrong. But that's what it felt like. She was saying stuff like that. Like, and it was very poetic, and like, and there was a weird cadence. And I've watched some of her other videos, and she doesn't sound like that. So in this video specifically,
She did it on purpose.
right. And it's like, this is a performance. And that's why I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but it feels disingenuous. And it feels like this isn't real. It feels like a performance. It's like, how can I feel sympathy for you?
The only thing though is that like I think that the person in their head, and I don't mean any disrespect to this girl, like, I'm sure she's getting shit from the rest of the internet, so I'm not going to be the person. I'm sure she has a good heart. Like, I'm sure in her heart it was like she wants to do something, and she believed in that moment that fucking going through and posting that, posting that video was the smart thing for her to do. And again, if her heart is in the right place, all for it. The part that gets me is that like we live in such a world where like we confuse and basically just all of our interactions happen basically in the palm of our hands with the world. So if it's not in any of those forms, and it's not on Twitter, it's not on Instagram, it's not on TikTok or Facebook, it's like there's less value to it. And that's the part that drives me nuts, is like that we, in order to express ourselves in this manner, and that's really what social media is, it's just expression on a large scale. we have to put it for the world to see, where the reality is like, bro, you want to support, there's many ways to support. You don't need to sing it from the rooftops. And does that sound a little bit hypocritical? Absolutely, because like I said, with the Black Lives Matter movement from the beginning to now, like I've been very outspoken, but at the same time, like there's a point where it does become a performance. It does become disingenuous. It does become selfish to not kind of take a back seat when you are not the target of the movement. You know what I mean?
I just like, I think it's a very slippery slope, especially for kids, because now what I feel like is like people in high school, right? Like everyone goes through a breakup and everyone gets upset and everyone gets depressed and has anxiety and stuff. But people who are starting now, I feel like one of the first thoughts when going through those things, at least now, are people go, how can I monetize this? Mm-hmm. Or how can I whatever? So it's like, oh, I'm going to make a 5-part TikTok, like 5 different TikToks talking about the situation. There's going to be a sad song playing. I'm going to use my ring light. I'm going to say it in this way. I'm going to prepare what I say. I'm going to edit it like, and now it's like, dude, you literally are dealing with some serious trauma, but you're ignoring it, and you're creating like a piece of content for other people because you're like, this is an opportunity for me now.
Well,
so
we
like
use the
heartbreak or any of these things. It's like, okay, I'm going to now I can be when I'm going to make hating my ex content, or like turning your trauma into content to me is like weird.
Yeah, and we use it under the veil. Like people that do it use the veil of like, well, I want to know people that they're not alone out there because like I felt alone and stuff like that. And it's like, you are alienating the people in your immediate circle in order to get the attention of people that you have, 1, never met, and 2, will probably never meet. And it doesn't make sense. And especially, well, and I guess we're kind of looping it back.
But it also is like, there is a way to do that. There's a clear difference between talking about your trauma so that you can help other people and bring awareness to a problem, and also just creating like jokey, silly content and like playing a role. Like, I'm not saying anyone who gets on the internet and cries is disingenuous. I do think that is a strange behavior to get on the internet and feel like you owe it to someone to explain something you're going through, like, because you don't. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. You don't need to explain to anyone who follows you like what is going on in your life if you don't want to. If you want to, that's a different story. But I like also just don't think, like, I think that's a slippery slope for people. Like, for me doing social media for as long as I have, I've been through these, like, I've been doing it long enough to see things like happen and whatever. I can tell you that a lot of people who have been on the internet as long as I have, I don't even know what the fuck they're up to anymore. Like, I feel like as you are on it long enough, you start to become a recluse. You want to hide everything. Well,
because
now.
People believe that you have to be the exact same person online that you are in real life, and if that is not your identity, if what you are portraying online is not your entire identity, you're like devalued for it, and you're like looked upon in like negative ways.
What it is like the attention is everything. So when you first start doing it and you first start getting attention from the internet, you're like, this feels amazing. So you're like, all right, so people want to know more about my life. So you start doing this. You start vlogging of you like not doing much, but you start like doing whatever. And like, whatever. There's no real like thought or purpose. You're like, I just need to get more of myself out there. And then eventually when you get all the attention and you start to realize like, okay, I'm in a comfortable spot financially or whatever. It's like, I don't need to be doing this. And this doesn't make me feel good. And it feels weird that people are expecting to know about personal parts of my life or like whatever. So it's like, and you start like closing these doors because you're like, I don't need to do that. Like, we can perform and we can entertain and be this person, but I don't need to get on the internet and cry whenever I'm going through something or, whatever. And I understand people are different. Every day. Yeah. I understand people are different, but dude, that video specifically, like, it made me so sad because it really made me, and again, maybe I'm wrong, but I know I'm not wrong and that this happens for other people, but this woman, it really felt like she was taking something that hurt her feelings and maybe even like exaggerating how sad she is about it and using certain language and creating this performance. It literally sounded like spoken word.
Bro, that's
I was
what
like,
it
this
was.
doesn't sound like
That's
it.
what it was.
And
yeah.
then it like became this whole thing, and I'm like, that you're just suppressing. Like that's not dealing with it. Like it's just like you're suppressing.
I'm
it.
sad. You be sad too.
But it's like I don't know what it is. But it's like you're playing the role of like I went through this and I'm strong now. And it's like if you're just playing the role, you're not actually that. You're not dealing with it. So it's going to come back up. And like I just don't think that's healthy. Like I hope you motherfuckers are in therapy, dude.
Damn.
Yo, honestly, if you have a social media account, you should be in therapy. 100%.
So everyone?
Literally everyone. Wow. I think the only people that probably are like, I'm good, are the ones that don't fucking see any of this shit. Everyone else should be in it, though.
Interesting.
I really believe that because eventually, unless you don't spend a lot of time on the internet, if you spend a lot of time on the internet, bro, I'm telling you, you're gonna need a therapist. You're gonna. You think you don't, but you're gonna. You think you got a grip on it? I thought that too. Yeah, I think you do, but I'm telling you.
Look at him. Now he's miserable and rich.
I'm not miserable at all. I'm actually very happy.
Wow, he didn't even say he wasn't rich. Damn, got him, ladies and gentlemen. We can't end with like super serious talk.
Not in this city.
Word association, go. Barracuda.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Why
1, 2, 3, 4.
Why do you keep saying one? Why is that the first place you're going?
Go.
Word association, go. Titanium.
Where? Shit.
I want to know where. I don't know where.
Go. I got it.
Oh, how do you don't know what word I'm gonna use?
I know. Go.
Okay. Word association. Bamboo.
Stick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You stuttered a little bit.
I know.
You stuttered a little bit. Word association. Rubber.
Fuck! I wanted to say tires, but I started saying something.
Why pa?
I don't know. Go.
All right, I'm gonna give you 2 more, and that's it. Okay? Why are you?
Sorry. Yeah, my eyes went wide. Okay, go.
Word association. Envelope.
I almost said again.
You almost said pa.
Nothing came out.
Why?
Though.
What happened to you?
111. Go.
111.
Go.
Word association. Dog.
Rough. Rough. That's a good one. Rough. I got that out pretty quick. Okay, you're hurting me.
If I was your dad. A message to Joseph Santagato.
Here we go.
If I was your dad, I'd hold you tight, kiss your golden lips as the sun rose upon the clouds. If I was your dad, caress your silky smooth back, let you know that nothing is here to harm you. If I was your dad, I would hold you close again.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of holding.
There's a lot of. I'd hold you close again, let you know that I'm here. If I was your dad, I'd let you drink from my nip.
I'd let you drink from my nip.
From my nip.
Do you know that if you suck on a dude's nipple for long enough, there's milk in it?
Nah.
Yeah, I heard that.
Bro, 12,000 patrons. You suck my nipple until I milk.
No, dude, it may take 10 hours.
Well.
Yeah, so no.
We got 10 hours to spare.
I don't.
Okay. F Alvarez 8085 on Twitter, The Frank Alvarez on Twitch and Instagram. Remember, go check out the Patreon, patreon.com/The Basement Yard. That first tier, you get these weekly episodes a week in advance. You see those comments? 6 days ago, what happened? Guess what? From the patrons, baby. And then that next tier right there, you get exclusive content every Friday morning. Start and end your week with the Basement Yard. Best way to do it. Patreon.com/The Basement Yard. 10,000 patrons. I'm getting a Brazilian wax.
Yes, and that is go follow the show at The Basement Yard on TikTok and Instagram. And that is all. See you guys next time.